Bomb and death threats made against Chinese embassy in Washington, and Beijing blames U.S. government. Hey everybody, Johnny Storm Don't Speak with some breaking news. Well, things weren't bad enough already with the document burning going on at the Chinese consulate in Houston, where the U.S. has given them 72 hours to vacate, which will mean 4 p.m. Friday, they have to be gone, right here. So, as Hal says, Japan engaged in similar burning of documents before they attacked us at Pearl Harbor. Because that was coming here on Friday when they have to leave, or after they're gone, I should say. I guess we're going to find out. Now, the spokesperson or spokeswoman for the Chinese Foreign Ministry blamed these death threats, of course, against the U.S. because it's a result of smears and hatred fanned up by the U.S. government. And she'd be right to a point, because Pompeo has been running around talking, bad about China for weeks now. He's really ramped it up. And so has China for their part. So I'm not saying China's the good guy here whatsoever at all. Okay, don't get me wrong. Their government's just as bad, if not worse. Point is, we've got a major potential conflict brewing here. Because just last week, they were practicing right next to one another out in the South China Sea. China practices airstrikes on ships as U.S. carriers drill nearby. So as two U.S. carrier strike groups were drilling nearby, China was practicing on taking them out. How weird is that? They weren't that far apart. So then the question becomes, when does it turn real? When does it go hot? Well, we may find out after 4 p.m. this Friday. We shall see. And maybe nothing will happen. China will just throw us out of one of our consulates over there, like in Wuhan. But some experts are saying, no, it won't just be that. It could be a military attack of some kind, military strike. We shall see. Everybody keeps talking about it, and it never happens, of course. Wars and the rumors of wars. That's why the rumors were mentioned there as well. Nonetheless, this is important enough to report on, so here it is. And as always, I will keep my eyes on it. Don't forget to check out the Twitter page over here, where I put up a lot of stories I just don't get a chance to report on. But they're important nonetheless. So here you go. China weighs retaliation as U.S. orders closure of Houston consulate. And while everyone's focused on the Rona and other scandals, of course, there's nothing to see here, right? Well, there is now. So like I say, I will keep my eyes on this, as it is very serious. All right. Well, as you know, we are listener supported only. So if you'd like to help us out, you can do so at don'tspeaknews.com/donations. All the links to do so are right here and in the description of every video. And we thank you very much for that. And very much for the prayers, because we've had some massive spiritual attack going on here. There's no question about that. So we thank you very much for your prayers and support. All right. I will keep my eyes on it. God bless. Take care. Johnny Storm, Don't Speak.